A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Hi all, this is Blaezer RTW. Welcome to another FFA. I hope you are good. You can see on the SBQR in this one, it's on the South Water map. There's a little village or farm there. I don't know whether this is scored or LMS. I guess it will play out. Let's have a quick look at my army. My urbans, what have I got? 5 of them. Oh no, I've got 4 urbans. Probably silver. 1, 2, 3 archer auxilia, 2 normal archers, some auxilia spears with 5 upgrades on it, and then 3 lots of Praetorian cav, all gold. Half decent. Let's have a look at the next player. Next player is Greece, who I wanted to face by the look of it, who is Gigar Solanki 7. Not a player I recognise, so whether he came in and went, I don't know. No upgrades on his Spartans, but they're pretty tasty, so it might be scored if I'm facing Greece, because I like to go for the Greeks because they're worth some nice points. It's got some heavy peltists, Cretan archers, Spartans, peasants, and I'm guessing a couple of armoured bodyguards. Yep, so that's his army. Let's go on to the third player, who is Britannia, Mr. McFeasto. I do see that name or a variation of it about, I think, so he might be about. Let's see what he's rocking. Heavy chariots, warlord. Okay, yeah, so he's got a bunch of chariots. I don't know whether he's got anything hidden in the woods. Only time will tell. The next guy after that, there he is the Julii, is Joe Jolicic. I don't know these names, so apologies for that. He's the Julii. I can't see his flags, but to me it looks like he's got some archers, some Triarii urbans, pretty much the same as me, give or take a couple of units here and there. The next player is Thrace, who is MJ1648. Again, not a name I sort of see often. Can't see his flags to see the upgrades. He's got some archers, Greek cavalry, and some phalanx pikemen. So pretty low quality troops, but numerous by the look of it. I don't know whether he's got anything hidden. Guess there's one more, judging by where we are on the map. Are they in the woods? I can't see anyone. You can always see at least one unit, and normally it's the general if they're all hiding in the woods. I guess someone's about somewhere. Unless he's... is this him? This might be him, yeah. Mahoney, actually, I did play a few games with. Don't know if he's still about or changed his name. He's a pretty decent player, likes his skirmish, which you can probably tell by the look that he's got a skirmish army. So, Praetorian cavalry. So... Praetorians and a couple of legionaries, probably by the look of it. 4 or 5 upgrades, bunch of archers, and some archer auxilia. Standard sort of skirmish army. No one up in the little henge. I think that might be it. There might be one more somewhere. Or will be revealed. Right, let's get cracking. Yeah, I would have thought I'm here and Mahoney's there, so I would have thought there is someone else there, but we'll keep going around. So it looks like I'm sort of obviously just taking stock a minute and going to make my way over to Greece. Greece isn't doing a lot. Britannia's not doing a lot. Yeah, no one's really making that. Look, I can see Britannia starting to make a move. Looks like the Thracians and Jojo are going to face off. They'll have to be careful because Mahoney's loitering with intent, no doubt. Britannia's brought some of his chariots in. He's going to make a good mess of things. Am I going to start running over? Yeah, I'm starting to run over, so I want to get involved in that ASAP. No, can't see anybody there. Right, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so yeah, Britannia fancies his chances against the Spartans, or at least the rest of the Greek army probably doesn't fancy it against the Spartans. I'm going to start just arrowing these guys. So yeah, Mahoney's on the hill now, which spells trouble because he's going to have some good archers. Julio's made his way down the hill, but I think he's doesn't want to get involved with the Thracians because he'll get taken out from behind by Mahoney. Is that Greece gone? Oh no, Britannia's gone, so he obviously charged me. Yeah, he charged me, which is not good for him. Doesn't look like he's taken too much out of my archers, which would lead me to think, judging by the dead that are there, that he literally just ran straight into the front of my urbans. I did have some auxilia there as well, so they would have backed him up, plus all the archers. So yeah, I got the Britannia general, happy with that. Looks like the Greeks are going to make their way to me. I'm probably going to want to take these out a bit more methodically, having been burnt with Spartans a couple of times before. Burnt by Spartans a couple of times. He's making his way up. You see, he's tried to come around the back and get on top of Mahoney. Thrace is going to go and see if he can pick off any of the cavalry. I think he's quite happy to sit his infantry in there. Mahoney's seen what's going on, so he's going to double back and protect his archers, I'm sure, because they're obviously important to what his army does. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to go to Greece, which is going to happen imminently. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I keep going off in that direction. I know they're by the village. I thought I saw a flag up by the henge then, but no. Yeah, so it doesn't look like anybody's showing their face, even if they are there. So, let's see what the Julii and Mahoney does. He's got his cavalry caught by the infantry there. That's not going to be good. He probably needs to start pulling them out soon. That has allowed... Mahoney's still got some Praetorians there. I'm not sure where that Greek cav went. The Thrace Greek cav. I would have thought he's going to show his head in a minute. Yeah, that's not going to be good for the Julii there. If he can just route one more quickly, he's gonna clear up pretty simply there. Yeah, there you go, bang, bang, bang. That's all she wrote over there. I'm not quite engaged, so we'll just keep an eye on it a little bit longer. Mahoney, yeah, see if... Yeah, he could have done some good damage there, the Thracian player, but he didn't. Julio's still got a few units left, but realistically they're not going to do a lot. Mahoney sent in the cavalry to take out his archers. What's this? Triarii, yeah, too little, too late. He was obviously chasing something else. Mahoney's taken out these archers pretty nicely, so he'll be happy with that. Thrace has run back with his tail between his legs. Looks like I'm just about to engage with Greece. Obviously I don't want to face these Spartans uphill, so I'm slowly going to make my way around the side, so I'll just double that just to make sure. You can see up in the top right, I think there's a unit of Britannia left who was just chased off some Greeks. He's turning his Spartans to face me now. I should have been a bit quicker, or at least split my army up a little bit, you know what I mean? Maybe taking 1 or 2 around the side. Okay, so he finally caught out with the Julii General Mahoney there by the look of it.
Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts. The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts.
I think that's all he's got left. He's probably just going to want to take out some archers. Matey boy's going to engage his Spartans with me now. He's going to bring them down the hill. I'm not sure if I've set up, because yeah, the sort of the hill just ends where I am. I'm probably sure that's not my thinking at the time though. So yeah, you can see I'm trying to bring things in round the back. He's going to send his cav in, and probably everything that's behind here. He doesn't want me getting in behind him, obviously. Really now my cat. Yeah, there you go. The cav are moving. They should have already been lined up, probably up where the pointer is now. You know, ready. So as soon as it is now, bring them here. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. You're at least going to have 1 or 2 of them, and yeah, probably that'll be that. So that would have been a little bit quicker. Just want to keep an eye on what's going on here. So Mahoney's reverted back to the hill where he was. Thrace is going to come up and have a pop at him. Yeah, I definitely can't see anybody else. So it looks like there was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. I'm going to take out these archers and the peltists. The Spartans are probably going to do okay against me. They're probably about the equivalent of the Urbans, even with no upgrades. I think I'm just rushing my archers in just to, you know, when you give them that number. I've taken out the Greek general, which probably is going to be that. Yeah, they're not upgraded, so that is going to help. Yeah, that was that really. Can't really you know, say too much about that. Wasn't great. Let's have a look at what. So he would have definitely lost more cav than he would have liked to do in that last battle against the Julii, and probably archers. I think Thrace might have actually got one of his archers by the look of it.
Full of fear, and now they flee.
So he's got some decent, you know, not decent infantry, but he's got a decent amount. He's not like he's down to the threadbare, if you know what I mean. I don't think he's been touched, Thrace, apart from that 1 cav that probably did come back. I don't know how many arrows Mahoney's used. I'm guessing because they've been depleted down somewhat, they've got quite a lot of arrows left. His cav are going to be quite susceptible to that because they're only Greek cav. It looks like I'm clearing up. A couple of warhounds there that are exhausted. I don't know if there's any other Britannias floating around, because remember we saw the 3 chariots at the beginning, but we couldn't see what else was in the woods, so let's see what's going on there. Right, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to wrap up that and slowly make my way over. So I'll just let it sit on this battle for a minute. You can see Thrace has actually done quite a good little technique there. This is how you sort of do face skirmish, if you know what I mean. You've got to run your cav with your pikes, and then just as they're going to hit the archers, run the cav through to ward off, obviously, the skirmish cav from hitting your cav with pikes, and then just at the last minute do that, and then bring them back through, drop your pikes. And that's, you know, that's pretty much the tactic I tried to deploy. Whether you've got the technique for it is not. This is what probably didn't want to happen. He's got his Bastane, and I think they're routing. They're fighting to the death. So yeah, he's taken the cav out, which isn't a big surprise. Oh no, he hasn't. Sorry, it's just the Bastane. Yeah. So Matey boy, if he takes out that archer, he could probably clear Mahoney's archers out there if he's quick enough. Which will leave Mahoney in a definite pickle, because he'll only have horses and Matey boy's got shed loads of pikes. So that's good play. You know, this is what I was on about. You know, he's drawn out the cav. I don't know if he's going to get there. Then Matey boy wants to be bringing his pikes across here now, if he can. Probably too late now, so he's probably going to set up. I don't know if he's actually going to go for these archers. It is probably worth it. Probably not now though. Yeah, he sees. Yeah, I think he's going to have to. Oh, yeah. This could be trouble for him if he loses. I mean, he needs to rush these pikes, which he is. I can see he's doing it. He wants to bring them here, drop the spears, and just run them in, drop the spears. You can see the Scipii general is causing a bit of pickle round there. Yeah, he's it was a good idea, he just didn't quite pull it off. He was about 10% short of that being sweet, because he really could have taken out all those archers then, and then as I said, Mahoney would have been in a spot of bother. There's another Britannia unit. Is that the Warhounds? Nah, here we go. It looks like his main army. So he's decided he's going to bring it out now, Mr. Mephisto. Guessing swordsman and header. So he's got some slingers, swordsman, warband. Yeah, that probably is all his army. I've probably seen him now looking at it, and I'm turning to face him. My army, am I still pretty intact? They're all about half full. Maybe these other two are pretty good. Cav is pretty depleted, but not too bad. I've still got quite a few archers left. I don't know if they've got any ammo left. But I'd fancy my chances against that, which is why I'm going to go and face him. Matey boy here, he's not got anything apart from his pikes. He's not going to be able to get Mahoney because he's got archers and cav, so he's not going to be able to catch him. So he wants to come over and take some infantry out, or he wants to go into the village and set himself up in a little defensive formation. But even if he's there, the Scipii archers will sort of, get around him and fire him in from the back. So it looks like it's reaching that sort of stage where there's going to be a bit of a standoff a minute. Just going to forward it. There we go. So he's bringing everything through now. I thought I saw another unit with a flag on behind it. Oh, there's a routing unit. So I brought my army into the woods. I don't know exactly why. I'm guessing what I want to do is get him in there, and then it just adds that element of confusion. He knows what's in there. He's seen my full army, so he's not going to be under any false pretenses, but he might miss me moving one, or think I moved one when I haven't, or this, that and the other. So it just adds a little bit. But also what it does is makes it a bit of a pain in the ass, because you've got to come right down to this sort of level. Sometimes you can get away with a bit higher. Yeah, sort of around there, sort of, peak wood fighting height. Yeah, that warband doesn't really stand a chance against my urbans unless they catch them off guard, which it doesn't look like they're going to do. And then once they're engaged, I'm going to obviously try and send my cav round and either take out the slingers or hammer and anvil. I don't know what Fraser's doing. Here he comes. And here comes Mahoney. So Mahoney's going to be looking for those archers, I'm sure. Slingers, sorry. Luckily for me, though, I'm probably, if I took out the swordsman, which it looks like I did, or did he hide them? Or are they in here somewhere? Were there even? Yeah, there they are. Sorry, yeah. So I've taken out them. I've got some archers here, so I'm going to be probably going for the pikes now. My infantry's turned to face. I'm going to be wanting to take down as many of these as possible. I could have a bit of an issue though, because if Mahoney decides to go for me, he's probably going to win, and then I'm not going to have any cav. But I don't really care, because I've already taken out the Greeks. I'm about to probably take out the best part of these Thracians if I get beaten. Mahoney has gone for me there, you'll see, but in the woods, so I was able just to get away, and now I would imagine my auxiliary are going to be firing over their AFP. These guys just need to hold up. They're getting shot at nicely. Yeah, you can see he's got his swords out, whereas mine have got my spears out, so I've still not alt attacking yet. But I think I've actually probably taken out a few of his cavalry. But yeah, that wasn't great really by me. I should have been aware of that, but I probably didn't want to give up on my kills. You know what I mean? You don't want to rout an army that's still got all its bloody units left as they're routing off, and then just let someone else go and take and kill them. But it looks like he's going to take out my cav and get them anyway. So, you know, what I probably would have been better off doing was letting him chase down the routers and me peel my cav back round this way and either hammer and ambling these guys or actually taking out Mahoney's archers himself. But then I guess that would have left my archers open, but I did have my auxilia, so yeah, one of them. His infantry is actually holding up really well, but right on schedule there goes the general, which is going to be devastating for him, and it is. They've all pretty much gone straight away. I don't think I had any cav left, did I? No.
The enemy show their true virtue.
He's got some archers left, archers.
Rabbits running from our men.
Let's see what happens. So it looks like the last two is going to be me and Mahoney. He's got all his cav over here chasing down routers, so that would say to me that it's scored. I'm going to start chasing down his archers if I can. They look like they're knackered, which sometimes, if they're tired archers, very tired or exhausted, you can A, chase them down with infantry when they're like that, as long as your guys aren't tired, and B, also just the fact that you're chasing them can rout them off. So he's now coming back, and I think he's just he's going to get what he can now. He's probably going to be coming for my archers. I'm not sure if I'm in the frame of mind to defend them or whether he's just going to bring his cav. I'm going to chase them and he's going to wheel around and just take the archers out anyway, and then finish up with the infantry. Yeah, so they've gone. I thought I just saw him go in the woods. No, these guys aren't actually routing, so he's sort of pulling them away. There's all his cav. Oh, where's he going? He's seen something I haven't seen. I think what he's just going to do is pull his archers and cav back together. He hasn't admitted, has he? Or I tell you what I think he's going to do. Oh, he bloody cheeky bastard. He didn't admit defeat. He just routed his unit, so I couldn't score points off him. Which, you know, you know, what I would say to that is, like, you know, it's not cricket sort of thing. You know, I don't like that. That's a bit you know, sort of snide, sort of gamesmanship type thing, which I know is all part of it, but that is a particularly, you know, it's not my cup of tea, that, but, you know, different folks, different strokes. So it looks like the timer's going to run out. What's probably going to help me is I've got loads of, you know, I've got loads of my army left. I've got pretty much all of it. So we shall see. I was going to be tempted to cut the recording, but I'll just let it play out now. We'll just go down and say well done to the boys for lasting it out, and hopefully we win. Yeah, and here we go. So it didn't help him in the end. I won. Happy days. I think there's a you know, a karma or whatever you want to call that. He got the most kills, but obviously I took out Spartans. I suppose he took out Rome as well, didn't he? And then, but I suppose I got the Thracian infantry and Britannia chariots. So yeah, good game to everyone. Nice little varied bit of everything in there. Hopefully it was half decent to watch. We are rapidly approaching where the noob's tale as such is going to end, because as you can see, I'm getting pretty confident with my actions now on this, so I'm pretty happy with where I am, and time to start, actually moving up to the next level of just not being a noob. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day.